So Lisa, thank you so much for joining me today. I really appreciate you taking the time out to come and have a conversation with me.
Happy to do it.
Today we're going to be talking about staff retention and all of the work that we do and how difficult it is to work in social services, in particular housing and supportive services. As I stepped into this role, I really wanted to prioritize the staff and create a supportive work environment to where, you know, we can lean on each other, they can lean on their peers, and really just have a place to feel safe, seen, and heard.
I keep thinking about that phrase, necessity is the mother of invention.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember you calling and you know, I hate to mention COVID, but that was one of the early conversations we had. And I think the conversation really was, this COVID thing is leaving me with like zero coverage,
Yes.
especially on the off shifts. But I think from you sharing, like, take a peek into my world. Here's what happens when, you know, 3 folks call out in a given shift. And I think that was the beginning of us creating kind of this collaboration, very necessary collaboration, so that I could understand your needs and things. And then HR in turn could create policies and new practices and adaptations to the challenges that kept coming.
Right. And then also be compensated for the work that they do, because that's a big one. We put in so much and deal with so much, and sometimes I feel like we put in so much of ourselves into our clients and the work we're doing. And, you know, we don't really think about the pay, but then we go home and we're struggling because the pay in this field tends to be low. The other thing, we really needed to focus on the trauma that our staff deals with. And this is because it created such a huge impact in our day-to-day operations.
Not too long ago, I felt, I don't know, I think I let my emotions get to me. I felt like I wasn't meeting expectations. So I decided behind my boss's back to start applying for other jobs. Without even coming to them and talking to them, hey, this is what's going on, I'm not feeling comfortable with this. When I did get offered the position, that's when I decided to come and speak to my manager. I informed him, hey, you know, I'm really sorry, I love what I do, but I think it's time for me to go somewhere else with what I've learned.
You know, there's an incident happened in our restaurant with a young lady that cut her arm, and me and Miss Lori were the ones to find her. And it was pretty tough. Like, I've never seen that much blood before. You don't think about it when you're there, but when I got home, I was like, where's she at? Who's with her? Like, is she by herself? And I think of my daughter, you know? So.
Even though we physically sometimes don't see clients, we deal with them daily. And it's hard sometimes. We're dealing with them like at their lowest. They're coming for us like begging for help. And that takes a toll on you. Like, there's sometimes where I don't like to, but I take my work with me home. And not only is it like physically like tolling on you, it's mentally like, it's a lot sometimes.
Can you go into what does EAP mean and how do they support us as an agency?
So EAP is defined as the Employee Assistance Program. Most agencies have them. They're a pretty standard offering from, you know, a broker or whoever does your benefit package. And it's really designed for just about anything that somebody encounters in life. They have grief support, you know, life changes. They can help you sometimes with financial issues, recommendations for attorneys, adoption, you know, all the things that happen in your life. They are contracted with mental health providers.
So when we get new grants and we're adding programs, you know, we're growing the team, but that also means opportunity for the team. And so one thing that I have really been intentional in doing is looking at my team and developing them and their skills and how do I advance them. And so as we've been able to grow, I've been able to promote within my own team and build up a solid, strong team.
we've gotten, since I've been here, I've got several salary increases. We get the COLA raise, but we also get like raises for our work, and every time we go to different positions. So I've been happy.
When Rebecca became our director, she did more changes to our job descriptions because she thought we needed to change that because we were a little bit underpaid in terms of our descriptions compared to other agencies that were doing the same type of work. And then when I became a supervisor, that's when I got a higher increase. And even when she rewrote again the positions recently, we got another increase recently within our current positions. So yeah, she's been great at advocating for us.
I was given a pay increase between food prep to housing navigator of around like $2. And then again, I received merit raises during my time as 2-year time as housing navigator. And then I was promoted again to program specialist, which was another pay increase. And then our positions got regraded and I earned a merit raise, which caused 2 more pay increases over that time.
From when I started here in 2021 to now, there's been a probably $7 or $8 increase.
In my 5 years, I have gotten several salary increases. Of course, the annuals and things like that when they do the annual reviews, the COLAs that we get quite often, but also our fearless leader, Rebecca, had gone in and got our job titles reclassified in order to be able to advance us a grade, to offer us more opportunities for pay increases down the road, and just keep us competitive with the growing homeless services field right now. To not only benefit the program with employee retention, but also to assist us with the rising cost of everything, and to make us feel valued that our work is seen.
I was, given a raise with each position I would go to. The first position that I was hired for through CapK was in the rental assistance. I did rental assistance and the funding ran out for that. Then I did a little bit of rapid rehousing, and then I did go into coordinated entry system. And while they were working up this new program called CalAIM, I was doing coordinated entry, and then I started doing CalAIM as well. I was a case manager for a while, and then the team got bigger, so then I was able to go back to coordinated entry system, and from there, as a housing navigator, I was promoted to a program specialist.
This is a very stressful, it is a very high turnover. How is it that we can keep people here? And so one of the things that we did, we are a 24-hour facility, and so we implement like a rotating shift. So we have our AM crew, our afternoon crew, and our overnight crew. So we rotate like every 3 months so that everybody has the opportunity to work different shifts so that we can prevent burnout.
There are many different ways that my team and my leadership supports me. I think the biggest one is being not here but present. My leader is always here, always to be, you need to be heard. If you have a challenge or an obstacle to face, she's right there with you alongside. So I don't think I've ever seen her back down from a situation. So she'll face it, and you'll be there right along her side. And those are teaching, coaching moments that I always have with her. My team is phenomenal. So they really go out there and bat for their clients. They're working with them in the trenches. They're really trying to get them back into housing, secure the housing, work with the landlords, and on top of that, everything that it's already asked for on a program level.
Being able to reach out to like upper management and HR has been big for me because I'm new in management and I have a big team. And before you'd always get that like HR is kind of like, oh, I'm in trouble, or what's gonna happen, or HR is here. But man, HR for CapK, at least what I've learned in the last 3 years, is really here to support you. Like You know, you think HR, you think, oh, I'm gonna get in trouble or something, but honestly, they really wanna help you. Like, there's so many ways and trainings and things that they can divert your path, like, along the way. And our HR department has been great, especially in my early years in management. Like, I've really leaned on them a lot.
In less than 24 hours, they resolved everything for me. Joseph and Rebecca, they've been amazing. They reassured me that everything I've been doing with CalAIM is being seen and it doesn't go unnoticed. So that gave me a sense of I am appreciated here, I am wanted here, I am making a difference. And I'm not gonna let them down. I stayed, and I think I made the right decision.
Just by being present, I feel privileged that our director shares the same office with us. She eats lunch with us, she checks on us, and those are all things that I wasn't previously accustomed to. So that's definitely something that I appreciate greatly.
I would say that we've seen an increase in our outcomes. So we've got, now we have happy staff, and they're staying longer. Their own family needs are being met. Their own mental health and emotional health is being met, and so now they're staying longer, and we're seeing higher outcomes from our clients. It helps for the clients to be more successful. They're more open to receive services, and they're more willing to share and really be truthful with the barriers that they're facing and have a real look at setting their own goals.
This program has been amazing to me because I was skeptical about a lot of things. I never really believed in, I never really trusted the system. But somebody got a hold of me, and I guess God heard my voice. And that's when Gloria got a hold of me. And she never gave up on me. And it was somebody that, right when I thought I was like, there was no hope, she ended up calling me out of nowhere. And one thing led to another. And, being homeless, living in a car to where I'm at, it's a blessing, so. It's really a good program. You just gotta follow through.
She just been like an angel, just to help me. And actually show me what I needed to do. And she was fighting for me. And I need people like this that I needed to fight for me. Because I couldn't fight for myself.
You think we're done? You think we're done?
No. What do you think success looks like tomorrow and 10 years from now?
I don't know if we can say that, because I don't know 5 years ago we envisioned we'd be this far.
Absolutely not.
Right. But I guess if I had to take a guess at it, I would say maybe our next step is identifying efficiencies. As we continue to grow and we have maybe similar positions throughout the agency, what does our agency look like when we're able to more diversely address a family or an individual's need in different segments? And I think we do a good job of it now, but I think the future to me looks like kind of follows the notion of continuous improvement. All right, we were pretty good then. We're really good now, but I think the growth tomorrow looks like we're even better. Right. And the more efficient we are, the further our dollars will stretch. And if we have extra, then we do exactly what we described, is we reinvest in our employees that then gives us these better